Okay. All right. All right. So, Mr. Smith, thank you for joining us here at the BESSR. It's been a pleasure working with you already as it goes to how we navigate these TRICARE benefits, but also more importantly the policy that associates with the benefits.
Right.
And so while we're here and before you get started on your stage, just want to ask you a few questions and to get the audience to understand the importance of why you do what you do and how DHA or Defense Health Agency is embedded in everything.
Absolutely.
All right. So the first question is why is your role at DHA detrimental to the success of Army National Guard formations?
I would say it's detrimental to the point of I oversee and ensure that anything that's in statute that trickles down to the actual soldier or reserve component member. So, basically from legislation, whether it's proposed in the NDAA, and then ultimately down to PNR, MNRA, DHA, and then subsequently into policy, which then is updated whenever there's a new policy or new requirement. It's carried over to the contractors so that they can incorporate that in their day-to-day operations.
So you're already working with the whole, all the compos, HQDA, everybody.
Yeah, I encompass any and all reserve component, whether it's Compo 1, 2, 3. And so basically anything and everything that touches reserve component does come across my desk.
And I know, so as we talk about automation and how we're able to send text messages or emails, you sent me a link, and we're going to share that with everyone, that you have webinars already recorded on TRICARE.mil. How has the feedback been for that?
Really outstanding. We get a lot of feedback from our DHA comms, strat comms, with more requests of more specific webinars, maybe not per se one specific general, but they're definitely focused on a various topics. So and again, as webinars, anybody from all over the world can see that. So they're very effective and well attended.
And that's what we need. And I realize that as we associate with our messaging now and our narrative to encompass everybody, so the diversity of new recruits, of seasoned soldiers or seasoned military servicemen, does DHA in regards to talent management and how they associate that messaging out there, do you have a younger, or I would say not younger, but more involved with the new messaging, the tools that we can use, the resources at DHA?
Absolutely. And so yes, DHA Stratcoms has made any and every effort in gaining on the younger generations with be it social media, be it internet and what have you. So Facebook, Snapchat, again, a lot of TRICARE for You videos and webinars are posted throughout any and all social media. So they stood up a social media section in Stratcom specifically because of that.
Wow. So with that, is there a gap that you see with the new knowledge or the enduring knowledge and the end user? Do you see a gap?
It's kind of you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink the water. So we put it out there, and we as far as the actual number and the viewing and what have you, I know it's increased over the years. Are we to where it's a fully well used and visible and viewable platform? That would be something to look into.
So what do you believe the benefit is for all three compos to be on the same page in regards to policy, legislation, all that in regards to readiness?
I would say standardization, like in one word. It's critical that the military health system aligned with the reserve components, especially because, as we know, the reserve components and the tempos over the years has been significant. So standardizing is probably the most critical aspect for all compos through all the various RCs to ensure that there's nothing different or different interpretations or different perhaps that methods that could delay the delivery of healthcare or eligibility and things of that nature. So
that interpretation is huge.
absolutely.
So if there's anything, if you had all the resources, all the money, all the manning right now that you could change from your foxhole, if there's anything you could change, what would it be?
I would say again, I lean on the whole principle of standardizing. It's been a struggle. I've been dealing with specifically line of duty, case in point, since probably over close to 15 years.
Wow.
And we're still not there. And we're very close. But again, it's if I had my way and every means to go forth with my way, it would be for everyone to just be on the same page and do things the same way. I get, and DHA gets, that there's various components. You have various missions between the services. So some readiness care might vary to others.
Right.
So and we understand that at DHA, and I understand that. It's just continue to work to better understand so that we can ensure that we're not stepping on toes,
Right.
and we are recognizing those other significant factors that might pertain to readiness for various missions and services, members and things of that nature. But again, ultimately, gosh, before I go, I would love to see line of duty and standardization and everything in the system and running like a well-oiled machine.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for your time, Mr. Smith.
Oh, my pleasure.
I appreciate it. All right. This is awesome. All right.